All right, so what we have here is a growth factor AI challenge implementation. What we basically did is we tried to use several different factors to make a coherent score. As we tried to get the as close as we could, we tried to generate one single score, but we couldn't because we were unable to integrate so many different factors into the actual mix. So if you look at here, we have the actual data point which we were looking for, which we have the OSMID for. We then calculate all the routes that are connected to it because we just don't want to consider the only main route traffic. We also want to consider the traffic around it because they also kind of contribute to the main visibility as well. So that's why we calculate the distances, and we also calculate the total volume. Also, I would like to add that there's, like, you can see the blue colored markers. These are the points of interest, and we also tried to use a bunch of other ones that we were not able to actually add to the actual the project itself. So if you go into the utilities, you can see some other ones. So number one would be the store detection. This was a very simple Python script that we used to just get into like the maps, and once you see the image, it'll be able to store, like, detect where the storage, and it uses the YOLO model. And the other one is the Google Street View. This is a very simple function that just generates the pictures from several different viewpoints to see how actually visible it is. And it also takes into account all the, as you can see, we don't have any much time to integrate it into the thing, but it takes into account trees, like weathers and stuff like that. And it's all available in our project if you'd like to check. And finally, there's one more, which is the speed, because sometimes what happens is that sometimes speed is deterministic. So sorry, speed kind of determines how long you're looking for, so that kind of changes the quality of the impression. So these are all the things we try to implement, but by themselves they do work, but we are having kind of a hard time integrating them into the main project. So that's why all we have is just a simple implementation right now, and we do plan on adding all of the other ones slowly but surely.